Joe, I was curious.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if you and I have a similar opinion on this one or not. Would you rather have love and happiness or success and wealth, power, but you cannot have both, and you cannot use your love to get power, and you cannot use your power to get love?
But I can choose. I have the
You
power
have
to
to choose
choose.
between one or the other.
But if I choose, I get that.
You will get it.
Then love and happiness.
You know what? I think before one of our previous couches, I would have pegged you on the other one, but I kind of expected it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comment about when we were talking about death, what would happen before you die, and you chose I want to go, be by myself, relax, meditate, whatever. I thought,
No, I think people have the wrong perception of me because this question I have the power to choose, right?
yeah, you get one for sure.
Then I would choose love and happiness.
I would agree.
Now, you want to talk about reality?
Yes, I do.
Because in the real life those things are unattainable, I seek power and success. You just told me a hypothetical where
Yes.
I can have that. Of course I would choose love and happiness, man.
Okay,
No, like
but it's
I
better to in this world, in the state that we are living, especially in like a big city like Seoul. Love and happiness is much more difficult to attain.
I think if this let's stick to the hypothetical thing
Okay.
for now. And I don't think if you have love and happiness, where does it matter where you live?
Oh, I'd be thrilled. I would be
I wake
happy.
up no, because
Yeah.
I think I had a couple of occasions in the past where I felt love and happiness, for a day, where I'm so content. I call a friend, a family, even somebody I don't like. It just doesn't matter. I'm happy. But now back to reality. Like those moments only happen very rarely, and I think sometimes you forget them quickly. Now back to the point about painful days or stressful days or long days. I remember all of them. So outside now, let's step out of the hypothetical for a while. You remember happy moments, but life, or I don't mean to be too grandiose about it, but life is always suffering. So to lessen the suffering, you have to get power and success.
I partial agreement here.
No, that's just my view.
Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of suffering, and one of the ways to get happiness is to first eliminate the suffering. So in the real world, that's an issue. You cannot have happiness until you've met Maslow's needs, the basic needs of survival and food and comfort. But maybe the question is flawed because happiness always comes with suffering. You don't understand what happiness is unless you know what sadness is. You have to have a comparison. Life is not flat. Some
That's
people have
true.
that. People that have depressed levels of hormones.
No, I
But
think this question is interesting
yeah,
in the fact that let's say I'm 20s and I went through ups and downs, and then suddenly God comes to me and your suffering is an end. I'll give you happiness and love. Then I think anybody who went through adolescence and some years of adulthood actually knows that. So
yeah.
if you're guaranteed that, hell yeah, I would choose love and happiness.
So that makes more sense. Have it after you've had suffering. You have to know the suffering to know what the opposite of suffering is.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a baby has his mother, with him and the mother is away, if he feels two different states and his understanding of this is having love, this is not.
And back to power and success for a while. Yeah,
Mm.
power and success will give me pleasure, but if you're talking about love, where it's not just about the brain cell giving you pleasure thing, ups and downs. It's more about contentment, I think. And if you're content, what does any of that matter?
Yeah,
But like I said,
in reality.
it's hypothetical. So if I get to choose, thank you, but I don't. So
My dad always had one quote. He always and my mom didn't like when he said it, but I thought it was funny. I don't think he meant it. He said, "Son, you can be poor and happy, but you can also be rich and happy. So choose your wife wisely."
that's I'm not gonna comment on that. That's all
It wasn't
yours.
serious. I just thought it was really funny.
No, it is funny. All right.